in some way or the other. So try to learn with utmost interest and have faith in us that we will be able to teach you in a much better way. So any doubts, they will be clarified by our faculty members, and Anil sir is always there to help you all out. So we'll be also giving you material, dear students. So please utilize this as the best opportunity and learn the things which are being taught. So, okay, I think you can start up.
Shukla sir. Sir, now Shukla sir.
Yeah, you didn't unmute him.
You can try, sir. Now you are a co-host. You are a co-host now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to all. As usual, yesterday we had a good class. Today, let us hope for a somewhat informative class. And the basic thing is question. What is question? Quest I on. If you see the icon, it will give 50% information. When Busi sir is on, kindly try to make a note of the information, because when you listen, it will look easy. Afterwards, if you want to recapitulate, it is very difficult for you. So I request you to make notes of everything and proceed with the things. I welcome Busi Anil sir to start the session.
Yeah, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shukla sir and Principal ma'am. Sir, I request Anil Kumar sir also to record the video parallelly. And there are a lot of questions that are flocking in, from the participants based on the yesterday's class, that is installation of ChemDraw from
Sir, question answer session. If you want, you can continue
yes.
at the end.
At the end, that's what I'm going to say.
You can continue up to 4 o'clock. Then you can go for question answer question.
Yes,
all
sir,
questions will be answered at 4 o'clock. That will be comfortable.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go.
Please don't raise your hands and use your chat box and just type it up. There will be somebody to moderate questions to Busi, so no problem. Or any question, you can please type it off in your chat box. Yeah, yes, Busi, you can continue.
Yes. Actually, that's what I'm going to just say to all the participants, that question is, I've been keeping an eye on the chat box, and they'll be there. Any questions that you have, just please post it on it. And throughout the session also, if you have any questions, just put it there, and I'll try to answer all the questions one by one at the end of the program. Because yesterday also I tried in between the session, so it's just getting deviated a little bit from the main content. That is the reason why just my humble request is just put all the questions in the chat box, definitely in the last 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to answer all those questions. And one more thing is probably, as far as time is concerned, I'll try to just teach maximum. I'll try to finish before 4 o'clock by 4 o'clock. Otherwise, if I go a little beyond, I'll try to just take 5 or 10 minutes more. That's it. I just will not cross, if at all, and I'm going to cross even 10 more minutes than after 4 o'clock. So probably I'll just to cut down the things, and I'll just postpone those things to the next day. Okay, next session. So this is just a announcement. And one more thing, as I said, if by any chance there is a power failure from my side, and I'll try to quickly come back to that main session back again. So don't be panic, and my team will always be there to take over and give the support, and whatever the things that you need. Just please don't go out, or don't be panic. That's we will take over the session. That is not a problem. Okay. Now I would like to just get into our topics right away. Yesterday we focused on very few things, but very essential things. The first thing that we have focused on the purpose and outlines we gave it from our side, and after that I have just mainly focused on the session, the ChemDraw software from where you need to download. Okay, where you need to download. That's what I have focused on. Just please try. There are some people who have already done it. There are some people who have not done it, and it's a self-explanatory kind of emails and links. And if you try a little bit, definitely you are going to do that. If at all any problems comes, I'll always be there to support you. Okay, now let us move on to where I have ended in the last session. Last session, I just tried to just give you very briefly how a platform of Google, a platform of ChemDraw looks like. Okay, platform of ChemDraw, how does it look like? I just gave you just a glance of it. I did not even go a little deep into it. Now that is where we have ended in the last session. So that from that point, we shall start today. Okay, let me share my screen first. So let me share. This is our ChemDraw platform. Generally, by default, this is how it looks like. Okay. The ChemDraw that I am using right now is 18.2, which is almost equal to 19.1. So the software that I asked you to download it, which is 19.1, that you are going to practice it, and that's exactly going to be the same as of 18.2. That's, you don't need to worry about it. So the moment you open ChemDraw, it comes up, it pops up, the window pops up with these features. Just look at it. There is something, just have a careful observation on my mouse cursor. Okay, here there is a pool, or there is a basket of different symbols here. Okay, there is a basket again, and there are different symbols are there over here also. Okay, and again there are symbols, there are different kinds of symbols over here. See, it need not be the same for everybody. Okay, sometimes what happens, see, I have made these things as default. That's the reason why they are popping up. This collection of symbols and this collection, the top on the top side, this collection of symbols and this collection of symbols on the left side, this collection of symbols, all these are nothing but toolbars. By default, these toolbars will be a part of the platform. That means that the appearance by default. Okay, if you want to remove them, you can remove them. If you want to add them, you can add them. These three collection of symbols. So for example, just this is where I'm just going to focus on today completely. See, if I want to remove these three bars or toolbars, okay, simply if I want to remove, I can go to view button and main toolbar. This is left side. What you are looking at it is nothing but a main toolbar. Okay, it's already, just you can see this, there is a tick mark, with this show main toolbar. If I unclick this or deselect this one, automatically it will disappear. So that is something you can make it appear and you can make it disappear. By default, it will come onto that platform. Okay, so if you want to remove this one, for example, you can simply remove. This is a general toolbar. The toolbar that you are looking at it here, what this toolbar is all about, what is this main toolbar is all about, I will tell you. First of all, I'm trying to tell you these are nothing but toolbars which you can make it appear, which you can make it disappear. So this is the toolbar. Okay, this toolbar, if we call general toolbar, if you deselect that option from view menu, automatically it will disappear. Okay, just like that, this one also you can make it disappear. Just go to view, and this is a structure toolbar. Structure toolbar. Okay, if you deselect it, it will also go. This is the basic, like a blank ChemDraw platform. This is how it looks. A blank ChemDraw platform. This is how it looks. By default, based on your preferences, a few toolbars pops up, but if you want to delete it, you can delete it. If you want to add it, you can add it. That's not a problem. Okay, for example, I want to make them to appear again, because quickly to access those symbols, if they are ready or if they appear on the screen, it is very easy. It is very easy. For that reason, let us make them appear on the main platform. So what is that? The first one, main toolbar. If you click that main toolbar, automatically a main toolbar comes over here. Okay, just like that. What is the another one? General toolbar. General toolbar. Okay, if you click that, then automatically general toolbar appears over here. Okay, another toolbar is what? Structure toolbar, which we made it disappear. Okay, structure toolbar, automatically it comes. Not only these toolbars, there are plenty of toolbars. To be specific, there are how many? I'll show you. I'll show you. So you can see now. You can see now these are the number of toolbars that we have. Almost how many toolbars we have? 29 toolbars we have. 29 toolbars, just like that. What the toolbars we have now practiced and made them appear, made them disappear are three. One is general toolbar, one is main toolbar, another is structure window. These are the three toolbars we have just now had a look at and we made them to appear, we made them to disappear. Just like that, how many toolbars are there in ChemDraw? Total 29 toolbars are there. Okay, you can make them all these toolbars to appear and all these toolbars to disappear the way we have done it with all the with the 3 toolbars just now what we have done. Okay, so let me just share our ChemDraw platform. Okay, so let me quickly go through all the toolbars. All the toolbars, let them make it appear, let them make it disappear. Okay, then after that I'll go through the main toolbars. The main toolbars. You can, after that you can practice. You can practice. I will justly focus. I'll try to focus on mainly on just those toolbars of which we generally use quite frequently. And there are even the tools that are there in the toolbar, other toolbars also we'll try to use it. It's not like that we don't use it, but there are 3 to 4 toolbars are there which we generally if we have in our hand, that means if we have right in front of our eyes on the platform, probably we will make the things to work even much better or much faster. So that is out of those prominent toolbars which we need it every time is one. The first one is this main toolbar. This is that main toolbar. This toolbar is a very, very, very important one. It should always be there at your left hand or whatever the position. You can change the position of these toolbars also. I'll show you that in a little bit of while. Okay, so let me just quickly go through all the toolbars. Okay, let me quickly Helm monomer toolbar. Okay, there is one more toolbar. All the toolbars you will try to find out you can easily find out under view menu. Okay, right from this show main toolbar to all the way to here show Chem 3D hotlink window. Then after that there is another option called other toolbars. In that also you will find plenty of toolbars are here. All these toolbars together, there are 29 toolbars are there. Okay, all these toolbars. First of all, I just want to make it one thing very clear, that what is this toolbar is all about, why we need to focus on it. Toolbar means just try to digest the purpose behind the toolbars. Then automatically you will make a little like a little love towards these toolbars. Toolbars means what? A tool bar. Bar means generally they look like a bar. Okay, that's why the name is given bar. And otherwise you can think of toolbar as a basket. Toolbar is a basket of tools. So how many toolbars we have in ChemDraw? 29 tool baskets are there, not 29 tools. Baskets 29 are there. Each basket is having plenty of tools in it. So now you can imagine some baskets of toolbars are having some 20 tools in it. Some baskets are having 10 tools in it. Some baskets are having 8 tools in it. Just like that, all the tool baskets or toolbars are not having the same number of tools, but each basket is having different number of tools in it. But if you add all those baskets together, you'll be going to have somewhere around 200 to 300 tools in your hand. What do we do with the tools? It's very simple. I'll just show you one simple example. For example, this is just because you are students, I'm trying to show you. This is just like a toolbox. This toolbox, I use it to open my desktops and laptops and to do a little bit of repairs. Okay, this is a toolbox. Here you will find plenty of tools in it. This is one tool bar like. Okay, this is meant for doing this electrical and mechanical and these kinds of works. Just like that, I have another toolbox. This is another toolbox. Okay, this is another toolbox. Here also we have plenty of tools in it. Okay, again I have another toolbox. Okay, I have another toolbox. For example, you can see this is another toolbox. Okay, this is just for major works that I prefer to do it. Just like that, we keep different kinds of toolboxes in our house for home needs. In ChemDraw also we have different toolboxes are there, or toolbars we call, like a baskets of tools. How many are there in total? 29 are there in one single application. In one single application, we have 29 tool baskets or toolbars or toolkits. Each kit is having a plenty of tools in it. If you really get a practice of each tool, like what tool works for what, these tools what I've shown you, they are meant for doing some mechanical work. Here the tools that you will find it in ChemDraw, they are meant to do repair works for chemical structures and mechanisms. Okay, so you have in your hand 29 toolboxes. Each toolbox is having plenty of tools in it, almost like 200 to 300 tools. If you practice with these tools, what kind of repairs that you can do to chemical structures and mechanisms, then definitely try to imagine it. The people who are good at this, plumbing work and carpenter work, we will call them technicians of that work. If we are really do a little bit of practice with all these 29 toolbars of ChemDraw, and if we try to practice all kinds of repairs that we do with the chemical structures and mechanisms, we will also be a technician of chemical structures and mechanisms. We will be called as technicians of ChemDraw, ChemDraw experts. So this is what the purpose of a toolbar. So it is a mandatory thing for us to really go through each and every tool bar and the tools that are present in it, and we need to practice with those tools and how to do the repairs and changes and modifications of chemical structures and chemical mechanisms. So but is it really possible for me to go to each and every tool that is present in all these 29 toolbars? It's not possible. So I will just show you as an example one or two main toolbars. What are the tools that are present in it? What kind of modifications that we can do to chemical structures? I'll show you the same kind of spirit with that. If you move on with other toolbars, definitely you are going to excel in it. That is what are the take-home message of toolbars of today from this session. Okay, let me go through quickly what are the toolbars are there. You can keep as many toolbars as you can on this platform. Right now we have 3 toolbars. Left side, this is a main toolbar. This is a top left corner. We have kept general toolbar, and this one is a structure toolbar. Let me put other toolbars also. If we try to pull all these toolbars, the whole platform is just going to be like a crowdy. But whatever the toolbars that we need, we have to keep it. Whatever the toolbars that we don't need it, we don't need it. That's why I have shown you initially that we can make them appear, we can make them disappear, depending on the purpose, depending on the type of work that you are doing it. In this platform, you can simply make some toolbars to bring into the front page on the platform. Then after that, if you want to make them disappear, you can make them disappear. So let me just quickly go through each and every toolbar. This is Helm monomer toolbar we call. So this is how, the moment you click that, you will get this kind of a toolbar. Okay, so this one is just meant for biology students. There was one student who was asking in the morning, sir, I am a biotechnology student. Is it really, is it useful for me to use it? Definitely. This package is meant for both biology as well as chemistry students. See, if there are some MPC students also I have seen in the registration. See, MPC students, at the moment I say biology and chemistry, so why we need, see, MPC means, chemistry means nothing but math and physics. Okay, so here yesterday I have trying to show you that proton NMR, carbon 13 NMR, or chemical analysis data, all this data is also part of a ChemDraw. Okay, if see, this ChemDraw or the basics of ChemDraw can only be developed by the science of physics and mathematics. So these are all outputs of science and mathematics. The people who are from chemistry and biology, they are trying to use it. That's it. Always chemistry and biology people depends on physics and mathematics people. Mathematics physics people are the creators, and the users are chemistry and biology people. So definitely this package is meant for all, math, physics, chemistry and biology, but mostly chemistry and biology. They are going to use this application, this software in their research applications, a job application, and a job when they are performing their duties in the job. So this is Helm monomer. This particular toolbar is meant for biology students. Okay, so let me just keep it somewhere around at this corner. Let me just open BioDraw toolbar. The people who are asking about, is this really useful for biology students? Just you can have a look at this. This is a BioDraw toolbar. Okay, so a small one. Just a few tools are there. What are these tools and everything? And just if we have a time, we will cover it. Otherwise, I will focus on mainly prominent toolbars. Okay, then after that, let me show you that show style toolbar. There is a toolbar called a style toolbar. Okay, this is also a very important toolbar, and if we keep it, it's always better. Okay, let me keep it here. Okay, on the top right corner I have cut it, because this bold, italic and underlined, all these things, quite often we use it. Okay, this is if it is very handy to us, it is always better. Okay, let me just show you then object toolbar, the next one. Okay, objects, different kinds of objects. What do we do with these objects and everything? We'll see later. Okay, then after that, let me go to another one, show analysis window. This is also very, very important. Just have a look at this analysis formula, exact mass, molecular weight, and mg, and you can get it for every chemical. Okay, let me keep it here at the down. Okay, then after that, let me show you another one, chemical properties window. Chemical properties, melting point, boiling points, and everything. You just all these of a chemical, all these properties easily they appear the moment you use this toolbar. I told you already, the tools, these are all tools. Okay, let me show you now info window. Okay, info window, where did it go? Info window is here. Okay, info window. Okay, information related. Okay, this is just a very a small one. Not too much information. Periodic table window. This is also very, very important. Sometimes when you are drawing a chemical structure, you want some like nickel, palladium, platinum. These are not the elements. Quite often you get it easily. So that time you have to borrow them from the periodic table. All the elements will be present here. You can see almost they have updated till 118 elements. So this is something very, very important whenever you are drawing chemical reaction mechanisms, and whenever you are typing something in ChemDraw, if you need any element, you can access from this toolbar. Okay, then character map toolbar. This is for symbols. Okay, this is for symbols. Different kinds of symbols. Like Greek symbols, Latin symbols, anything that you want to incorporate into this ChemDraw application, then you can get it from character map window. Okay, let me just come 3D hot link window. This is something very, very interesting. Okay, 3D hot link window. That means any structure that if you want to visualize it in the form of 3D molecule, that I'm going to show you. And this particular toolbar is just going to help you out. Okay, then after that, let me go to other toolbars. There are plenty of other toolbars are there. Okay, for example, accessories toolbar. Here you can see this is an accessory toolbar. Okay, here there are some tools are there with which you can do some modifications, some repairs to the chemicals and chemical structures and reaction mechanisms. Okay, so now let me go to another toolbar apart from accessories, add-ons. This is a very, very small toolbar. Here you will get only 3 tools in it. As I told you, each toolbar varies from one to another in the form of number of tools in it. Okay, add-ons in there. This is an extension of any extra information. I just you can go. That's very easy to find out the information. Arrows. Okay, this arrows is very beautiful thing. Anyway, we are just going to see that arrows. Okay, different kinds of arrows. Here you can see these arrows, how beautiful they are. And all these arrows we are going to use in the reaction mechanisms. Better, most of the BSc students and MSc students, they must be writing a lot of mechanisms. And these curved arrows, even fish hook arrows, that means, only one electron is just getting transferred from one place to another place. If lone pair is getting transferred from one place to another place. Otherwise, when we are writing, one forward reaction is favoring and backward reaction is not favoring, that time we use these kinds of arrows. And general arrows, when we are writing chemical reactions, we'll use these general kind of arrows. This is also a very useful toolbar. Okay, what is the toolbar name? Arrows. Okay, then after the brackets. This is also very, very simple, but very useful. Different kinds of brackets. Then when we want to put, whether you know it or not, when we are writing SN1, SN2 reactions, we will put transition state in a bracket. Okay, transition state in a bracket, and we will put some hash symbol over it. Okay, so particular that is in SN2 reaction. Okay, not SN1 reaction. So in that SN reaction, we need a bracket. So if you are really writing SN2 reaction on this platform, you need brackets also. So that time where you don't need to go anywhere, everything is available. I told you 29 toolbars are there. Toolbar means it's a basket, a toolkit. Each toolkit will have plenty of tools in it. If you really search for, I don't think, you don't need to leave ChemDraw, and you don't need to depend on any other platform to really draw each and everything of chemistry or biology, to be specific. Okay, so now let me go to another toolbar, chains. Okay, of course, this is here. You can see this is a chain. Okay, it's a very small one. If you want to write a lengthy chains, chain toolbar will help you out a lot. Okay, then let me go to another toolbars. Okay, chemical symbols. Okay, chemical symbols. Here, just look at it, how beautifully this is something, you like it a lot. Okay, what is this? Positive charge, negative charge. Okay, and here one lone electron plus a positive charge. Okay, lone pair. Okay, and single electron. Single electron is just moving from one place to another place. Lone pair is just moving from one place to another place. All these things are present in chemical symbols. Okay, so that toolbar is also very, very useful. Then after that, chromatography tools. There are some MSc students, that have enrolled themselves into it. Chromatography, even BSc also that is present in it. Whenever you are just going to put it, these, chromatographic, that TLC plates and all of that. If you want to incorporate it into a reaction description, for example, you can depend on this chromatographic, toolbar. Okay, let me go to another toolbar. Okay, colors. This is something that makes every reaction beautiful. Yesterday, I have shown you that Claydon organic chemistry textbook. Okay, in that you have seen reaction mechanisms with the different colors. So whatever the toolbars that we have seen right till now, these tools are all in black and white color. If you want to make them appear in colors, you can depend on this colors toolbar. Okay, then after that, curves toolbar. Curves, curvy styles. Okay, here you can see at the top. Okay, so here you can see at the top. Okay, these are different kinds of curves tools. Okay, let me just go to another tool. Drawing elements. Okay, drawing elements. This is also very, very important. Sometimes, okay, sometimes what happens? Okay, where is this? I have let me just drawing. Let me go to drawing elements. I mean, there are plenty of toolbars are there. They are just moving, because parallelly I've been looking at you and been just okay. Okay, let me just go through again. Drawing elements. Where is this drawing element? Can you see? See, I'm trying to just keep all those toolbars on the window only to make you aware of it. ChemDraw initially looks like, there is nothing over it. Okay, there is nothing over it. But if you carefully observe, you'll have all these. Okay, I'm going to anyway make them to disappear. Here you can see this drawing. Okay, here you will see a plenty of things. Where do we use all of these? Here you are going to use sometimes if you want to rotate it. For example, conformational isomers are there. What do? You sometimes you rotate with 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 180 degrees. Even in stereochemistry also will come across these degrees rotations and all of that. There you are going to use all of this. Okay. Then after that, let me go to fragmentation tools. This is for mass spectroscopy. That is also one of the lessons. We have we have there in our BSc as well as in MSc also. They'll study extensively. Okay, mass spectrometry. Okay, in that lesson, you want to fragment the molecules into different ions and radicals. That's what you can do with this toolbar, fragmentation toolbar. That is. Then after that, multiple bonds means right, double bond. Double bond also this kind of there is a triple bond, even quadruple bond is also present in it. Okay, even this is a 1.5, like one full bond, and after that one is like a dotted line. That means it's not a full bond. These kinds of different kinds of tools are present in this multiple bond toolbar. Okay, then after that, orbitals. Okay, orbitals, sometimes whether you know it or not, pericyclic reaction is also one of the chapters in our syllabus these days in chemistry. And pericyclic reactions in MSc, most of the students study extensively. So those who are going for MSc, higher level education, they'll come across these, orbital pictures. Otherwise, we call them is a frontier molecular orbital theory of pericyclic reactions, wherein we'll come across orbitals. Not only that, in atomic structure also we want to just show some orbitals in there. So you don't need to go to anywhere for these orbitals. Okay, then after that, let me show you another one, pen tools. Okay, it's a very small one, but if you want to draw something, pen tools, here you can see pen tools. If you want to draw flexible arrows, where we are going to use this pen tools, just have remember this, and I'm going to teach to you a very wonderful thing by using just these two tools. Okay, then let me show you another tool, query tools. Okay, these are query tools. If you want to just okay, where did it go? Yeah, here. Okay, here, if you want to just for example, if you want to identify, okay, a free site, just like that. This is for alternative group. For example, sometimes we write reactions what R1, R generalized, we'll put a alkyl group R1, just like that. If you want to just put it, a generalized group, and if you want to specify it, probably this one is one of the finest one. You can use it for that purpose. Then after the last one, I guess, Windows toolbar. This is a very simple one. If you want, you can have plenty of windows. Those who are using Photoshop, probably they might be having an idea. They'll have layers, layer 1, layer 2, layer, just like that. Here also you can have different kinds of layers in which you can work. For example, if I touch this, here you can see this is a cascade kind of a thing. That means layer upon the layer, layer upon the layer. That's how the windows will get arranged themselves. This is what also I'll just I'll be going to show you. Otherwise, those who have already installed this ChemDraw 19 point version, as I just told yesterday, so you can have an access of all these toolbars in your platform, and you can practice. Just look at it now. There is no window that is appearing. Those many toolbars are there. I have kept all those toolbars. Just do not think that ChemDraw is just a blank platform where you will do nothing. So it's what not. Okay, you can do everything. There is not a single thing which you cannot do as far as the structure modifications and mechanism presentations and all of that. So these are just have a look at it. Just get a feeling of ChemDraw. How does it look like? Okay, just have a look at it for 1 hour to or just a few seconds. Then quickly I'll just move on to the next one. Okay, so let me delete all these, because if I try to keep all the 29 toolbars onto the face of this ChemDraw, probably I'll not have a place to really draw and modify the structures and mechanisms. So let me delete all of this. I don't want all of this. General toolbar, I want it. Okay, object toolbar also I don't want it. Structure toolbar, I want it. Okay, let me just as I told you already, I've shown you all this, because how to simply deselect all of this. Okay, automatically they'll disappear. Okay, other toolbars, everything, if you want to just deselect that, automatically they'll disappear. Sorry. Other toolbars, if you want to deselect it, you can simply go to view and try to deselect all these, So manually I'm trying to do, everything, so that, you will get a feel of knowing everything, So that's the thing. So now you can see my whole platform of this, is getting it. So what are the things that are necessary? I have just kept it, and I think I want even not object toolbar. One more toolbar I will just so this one, style toolbar, is also something very important for me. So I'll just try to keep it. And these toolbars are sufficient enough. If you have it, most of the things that you can do with these 4 toolbars. And if you need there and then, if you need any other toolbars, you can just make it pop up by selecting it. And after that, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. Okay. For example, if you want to move around these toolbars, you can do it. Simply just right click on any one of the tools. Okay. Any one of the tools. For example, this toolbar, I don't want it on the left side. If I want it on the right side, some people, want to keep all these toolbars, some toolbars on the right side, so that, they can use it very easily. So how you can do, can you draw, if you try to drag it, it will not come. If you try to drag it with your mouse, it will not come. Simply how to do it, I'll just tell you. Simply any one of the tool, you just put your mouse cursor on it and right click it. Then automatically at the top, like bottom, and you will find an option float toolbar. If you do that, then automatically it will make itself as a floating object, then you can just select that and you can make it to move any corner you want. For example, if I want to keep it on the right side, I can keep it. Okay, so that it will be handy. Even if you want to keep it on the top, for example, you can keep it on the top, because some people want to keep the things on the top. Okay, for example, you don't want it the structure one on that. Okay, the structure on the top, you don't want it, you don't like it, simply you can move it. Just put your cursor on any one of the tools of the toolbar, right click that, then automatically you'll get a plenty of options, out of which the bottom one is a option that is float toolbar. That means make a toolbar to float. That is what the meaning of it. Just click that, then automatically it will try to go into this kind of a setup, where you can just take it to any kind of place. Okay, so if I want to just keep it, I can keep it like this. Okay, so generally I just don't want to keep it here. I just always want this one is on the top. Okay, and this one is on the left side. This is what right side is there, and I just want to take it on the left side. Okay, so okay, if you want to just keep it in any form you want to keep it, you can keep it. That's no problem. Okay, so I want a structure toolbar also to be present, because always I like that. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, let us not spend too much time on that. Okay, just now I have introduced to you the all the toolbars, basically how many number of toolbars are there. So, and I have tried to show you that how to make the toolbars to appear and how to make the toolbars to disappear. So what are the toolbars, how to move from one place to another place, according to your convenience, you just can keep it. So that's what I've shown you. Now I'll just go to one of the toolbar that is the most important toolbars out of the toolbar, that is this main toolbar. Okay, this is the main toolbar. Okay, in that toolbar you have plenty of tools in it. Each and every tool is so important that if you try to learn this one toolbar, the same kind of approach that you can use it for rest of the toolbars. So you will just simply, it's based on the practice. You can make yourself very comfortable with all the tools that are present in it. Let me show you each and every toolbar that is present on the toolbar today. Then after that I'll just close this session off, so that you can just do the practice with the rest of the toolbars. So once you do that, tomorrow we are just going to come back with different templates that I'll try to introduce to you. Different templates means what? The molecules, all different kinds of molecules, how to access it, how to draw, how to do the modifications and everything. Tomorrow I'll just try to show you. The tools that you are going to learn today, they are going to be there in your hands tomorrow. With those tools, you can do some kind of modifications and repairs to all these structures. How to draw the structures. Otherwise, if the structure is so complicated, from where to we need to import it and all that, I'll try to show you tomorrow. Okay. So now let me just concentrate on this one single toolbar, and that will be like a example for you to practice with the rest of the toolbars. Just have a look at all these tools. How do they look like? This one we call a lasso toolbar. Okay, lasso toolbar means what? Okay, this one is a marquee. The name is irrelevant, but these two tools in this main toolbar are used for selecting an object. Let me show you how does it happen. Let me select this is a benzene ring. Okay, this is the benzene ring. Now if I click this marquee tool, then automatically it gets selected. Okay, it gets selected. You can just do all these modifications, and if you want to increase the size, if you want to decrease the size, okay, you can do all that. Even if you want to rotate it also, you can do that. Okay, so if you want to move from one place to another place, all these, this is meant for selecting an object and increasing and decreasing the size of the object and moving from one place to another place. What is the difference between this marquee and lasso tool? Lasso tool is even more flexible. Flexible means it's just like a pen. Okay, so if you select this marquee tool and if you try to just do that, so you can do in any direction you want. Okay, so this is something very flexible. But when it comes to this marquee tool, it is just like a square. You can draw only in square form. If you want to select it anything, you just can do only in the square form. When it comes to this lasso tool, you can just do, you can select even a part of it also just like this. Okay, part of it is also just like this. For example, if you want to select only this one carbon, you can select it like this. Okay, even with this also you can do that. That's not a problem. Okay, even with this marquee tool also you can do it, but sometimes it will not be that much flexible for you to select only one single. Okay, one single. And these two tools are lasso or marquee tools that are present in the main toolbar are meant for selecting an object. This marquee tool is just like a more generalized, like a static one. When it comes to this lasso, it is more flexible. It is more flexible. Any way you want to draw, you can draw and you can select it. Sometimes we'll come across big molecules. If we don't want to select too many things in it, if we want to select only one single bond, or if we want to select only one single atom, we can do with this lasso. It's so flexible. Okay, then after that, what is this arrow mark with this circle? Now this one is a perspective tool. Perspective tool means what? Let me select this one. Okay, now you can see perspective. Just look at it. Have a look at it. Okay, I want to just rotate it, and here I can see that from all the different angles I can see that. Okay, probably this so-called perspective tool will be nice if I really just show you another example. Let me take for example a case of like alanine. I'll show you what is this, what is this, how I'm getting all these structures. Tomorrow you'll come to know about it. So this is an alanine. Okay, now I just want to rotate it. Just look at it now. Okay, I want to see alanine from all the like perspective. So this is okay. Some people will say, sir, it's okay. We are able to look at it, but this alanine is a like a chemically active, like a chiral molecule. This is this is a chiral molecule. So how we can see, if you get a 3D picture of this one, probably you'll get it even a better feeling. Okay, this perspective symbol is trying to show you on a 2-dimensional space only all the perspectives. But if you try to use another option is there. Of course, this is not a part of this main toolbar, but I want to show you. It will create a little bit of interest to you. So after selecting the molecule, okay, after selecting a molecule, if you go to edit option, there you will find a get a 3D model. One option in it, edit menu. Under edit menu, you will find a get a 3D model. If you click that, you will get a 3D model of this alanine molecule. 3D model of this alanine molecule. Just it takes a little time, sometimes depending on that processing and all that. Okay, after selecting that, you will get a 3D version of this alanine molecule. Just look at it. This is a 3D version. So this is a 3D. Just look at it. This is a 3-dimensional view of 3-dimensional ball and stick model of alanine molecule. If you take a perspective, for example, if you select alanine, and if you try to see perspective, what you can see is only in 2-dimensional. Okay, only 2-dimensional. If you want to see in 3-dimensional, for example, 3-dimensional, select that particular molecule and go to edit menu, then select get 3D model, you will get 3D model. But this 3D model is not looking quite nice, right? Just look at it, it's a little bit of hazy, not clear in terms of it. Don't worry, you have a beautiful package in this Chem Office. That's why I told you yesterday that try to download Office, not ChemDraw. Okay, Office means there is a Chem 3D. Chem 3D, another package is also present in that Chem Office. So what you need to do is simply select this particular Chem 3D model and double click that. Okay, if you do the double clicking, okay, you will just be moved to another Chem 3D, another package that is present in the Chem Office. Okay, here. So this is if you double click that, you will be moved to here in the top corner. You can see this is a Chem 3D, another software package that is present in Chem Office. So here you can see clearly. Now here you can see that the 3D model, how beautiful it is. the model, the alanine molecule for which we want to see the 3D model. Here you can see now it's looking quite nice. Now you can rotate it. Now here you can rotate it and you can better visualize how does it really look like, right? So since this 3D model, how to look at it and all that, elaborate, I'll just tell you tomorrow. But to give you a kind of an idea, how to visualize a molecule, I have just, tried to show you this. Okay, let me just, because I just want to focus on mainly. Okay, so here, this, let me just keep it this one only. Okay, so now we have seen already this perspective model. This is what this is fragmentation tool. Okay, fragmentation tool. That means if you select this, if you try to fragment the molecule like this, then automatically you will get two fragments. Okay, here you can see it has become into two fragments. Particularly this mass spectrometry, when you are going to study mass spectrometry of a molecule, this particular tool is just going to be a lot of useful to you. Okay, here you can see there is a small black color arrow mark is there at the corner. If you click that, you will get different kinds of fragmentation tools. Actually, this is there as a toolbar under this view. Okay, toolbars list. Okay, that toolbar is a part of this main toolbar. Okay, they have kept it as a main toolbar. Okay, so if you want to just get this fragmentation toolbar, you don't need to go to view menu and then after that other toolbars. There you will find this fragmentation toolbar. Simply you can click that arrow mark at the corner, bottom corner, then automatically you get all these tools. Simply you can select any tool that you want. Okay, if you want to just make this so-called all the 4 tools appear as a separate toolbar, simply click on this top bar, then automatically you will get another tool separately as a toolbar. Okay, so if you want to just make it float, you can make it float like this. Okay, you can separate all the tools of fragmentations as a toolbar also, simply by just clicking at this corner and after that just going on to this top bar, and on that bar if you click it, then automatically you will get as all the tools of fragmentations as a separate toolbar. Otherwise, if you want to select it, it's very simple. Just simply click that bottom corner arrow, black arrow, then after that you can select anything that you want without making that to appear as a separate toolbar. Okay, so then after that, what is this solid bond? It's very simple to draw single bonds. Okay, this is what the solid bond tool this is. Okay, to draw single bonds we generally use this tool. Then after that, here the double bonds, multiple bonds. This is also as a toolbar we have already seen multiple bonds, double bonds, triple bonds and quadruple bonds. If you want to draw, you can draw. Okay, just like this triple bond. Okay, if you want to draw double bond, you can draw double bond just like that. To draw double bond, triple bonds. Okay, this is a dashed line. If you want to draw dashed lines, sometimes you want to draw this dashed line sometimes, that time you can use this tool. Okay, this is just a hashed bond. Hashed bond. These bonds are also we use it in stereochemistry generally, and this one is a hashed wedged bond. This is also we use it in stereochemistry, and this one is a thick bond, bold line, bold. Sometimes we want to use this. These are different kinds of bonds. This is a wedged bond. This is also we use it in stereochemistry. This is halo. This is also we use it in stereochemistry. These different kinds of bonds these are. So if you can see from this solid bond all the way to here, all these are nothing but different in different situations we want to show as different bonds. Okay, here on the right side, if you see eraser, if you want to erase something after drawing, for example, okay, I have drawn a molecule like this. If you want to erase it, simply click that eraser and just click that, then automatically it will disappear. So simply put that thing on that particular bond and simply click, then automatically it goes. Keep that tool of eraser onto the bond and just click it, then automatically it will leave. Even atoms also, if you want to just do that, you can simply make them disappear. For example, if you want to make them disappear, this OH, simply put that eraser on that and just simply click, it will disappear. Okay, so just like that, eraser. This is A is meant for text tool. If you want to type anything, for example, you select that and you just select on the this platform again, and anything you want to type it, and you can type it, alanine. Okay, if you want to type it, you can type it like this. Okay, if you want to modify it also, again you just click that, then automatically it will get selected alanine. Anything that you want to write it, you can write it. Okay, from amino acids. Okay, just like that. Okay, these are arrow marks. Already you have seen arrow marks as a separate toolbar. Okay, this one also you have all the different kinds of arrows. 1 minute. Yes. These are different kinds of arrows that you can see. Here also, if you want to make them appear as a different toolbar, you can make them appear as a different toolbar so that you can keep it at any point of place that you want. All these kinds of arrows, if you want to use it, you can use it like this, okay, something like this, okay, okay. Okay, all these toolbars, you can just, okay. If you want to extend them, if you want to just, contract them, anything that you want to do, you can do. Okay, even this one also you can use it, anything, any way you want to use it, you can use these things. And after that, these are nothing but objects. Okay, this one also you have seen, sorry, orbitals. Orbitals you have already seen as a separate toolbar. These are also, you can use it as a, separate toolbar. So orbitals, if you want to draw different kinds of orbitals, for example, okay, you can just keep it, these are all these orbitals. These are S orbitals, just like that, these orbitals you can use. Then when it comes to these are drawing elements, this one also we have seen already. These are drawing elements. These drawing elements also, if you want to just put it, if you want to just do that, you can just do any way you want on the reaction. Sometimes we want to draw. Okay, if you want to just okay, any interactions, orbital interactions, if you want to draw. Otherwise, if you want to put anything onto these boxes, okay, anything you want to do that, you can just do that. That's it's a very beautiful one. Again, let us go to the brackets. Okay, brackets, again, brackets, if you want to put brackets, for example, okay, to a molecule, if you want to say something, brackets, if you want to keep it, and you can keep it like this. Okay, you can just use brackets for that. Then after that, it's charges, charges, anything that you want to keep it. For example, positive charge, if you want to keep it over here, you can keep it like this. Or lone pair, if you want to keep it over here on the oxygen, you can just put it like this. Okay, like this. Okay, positive charge, anything that you want to keep it like this, you can keep it. Negative charge, you want to keep it like this, you can keep it. Okay, just like this, you can use these charges, chemical symbols. Okay, then after that, these are TLC plates, already I've shown you. Okay, TLC plates, with different kinds of dots. Okay, if you want to just move one dot up, one dot, just like this. This is chromatography. Those who have studied, they must be coming to know about, chromatography slides. If you want to just put on, this is how you can just do the things. Then after that, this is templates. Different kinds of templates. These templates, we'll talk about tomorrow. This one. And after that, whatever the structures that you are looking at here, these are nothing but the simple structures. Simple structures. This is cyclopropane. This is cyclobutane directly. Cyclopentane. Okay, cyclohexane. Okay, cycloheptane. Cyclooctane. Okay, this is chair conformer. Okay, chair conformer, cyclohexane. This is cyclopentadiene. This is benzene. These are the things. Quickly you can just transport them from this main toolbar onto the main document of the ChemDraw. This is how every toolbar has a collection of tools. Those tools you can just simply bring onto these main platform, and you can do all the modifications, whatever that you want to do to chemical structures and chemical modifications. Right now, see, what I have tried to cover today is only about toolbars, because once you know all the toolbars that are present and all the templates that I am going to teach to you tomorrow, all the templates and chemical structures, how to draw and all that, if you combine these two templates with the toolbars are the tools that you need to have in your hand. Templates means all the molecular structures that you need to have. So with these tools, you can do all the kinds of modifications to these chemical structures and reaction mechanisms. So that's what the basic bottom line of the ChemDraw, and rest of all the things are nothing but doing a little bit settings and all of that. Okay, so there is not a big thing, but there are too many things are there in it. But only if you take the essence of it, and I'm sure you are just going to excel in this package of ChemOffice. So now there is as I told you, and I'm going to take extra 10 minutes. Extra 10 minutes means after 4 o'clock. Already 5 minutes is just passed by, and I'm going to have only 5 minutes more. Quickly, I'll go through the questionnaire. questionnaire that has been just participants have been keeping, on this chat box. Quickly, I'll just go through all the questions quickly. Okay. See, somebody said, just the initial starting of this program, I'm not getting any versions when I have logged into the free trial version. There is no download option. That is not true. There is a free trial, they'll send you the link. Through that link, you can download it. So not directly download option is present in it. They'll send you the link. Through that link, you can download that. Okay, then another person, I'm showing only 10 launches left. Sir, I have installed this guy, Mohan Chaitanya. Only 10 launches left. Don't need to worry about it. That means you have 10 launches. Use the each and every launch. Then after that, anyway, your trial will expire. You don't need to worry about 10 or 15. At the end of the day, they have given you 10 launches. That's cool. And one more thing is, some of my friend wants to listen. Is it available in YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. These videos we are going to share you at the end of the program. Not at the end of the session. At the end of the program, with a little bit of editing and all of that, we'll do that. Definitely we are going to share with you, because yesterday I just told you in the initially. Okay, sir, biotechnology student, is it helpful? Definitely it is helpful. I already told you that. TV, they want to watch combined in TV. If you have a smart TV, you can just watch it in YouTube. That's not a problem. Okay. I want to do masters in chemistry. Now I'm in final year. This is not a platform to just suggest you about masters in chemistry. Okay, this is only for ChemDraw and all that related. I'm using a sample page. We don't have any toolbars. It's not like that. If you have a ChemDraw, definitely you'll have different all these 29 toolbars. I am confusing where the toolbars are. Toolbars, it's a view menu. You'll find all the toolbars. View menu at the top. You will find file, edit, view. In that view menu, you will find all these toolbars. Okay, what about file and edit options? Also, these file and edit options are almost equal to like a Word and Excel and PowerPoint. That's why I've shown you yesterday. Those platforms, 25% of options, that they'll appear in ChemDraw as well. So that's why I've shown you. These things are very normal things, and if you want me to just tell you with a fraction of seconds, I'll tell you. That's not a problem. Why I'm trying to focus on those, exclusive features of ChemDraw. Not like file, print, copy, cut, paste, all these things. 82% of the participants have told me yesterday's poll that they are quite good at these words and Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. Can you share the session's first link? It is not available on the page. See, as I told you, YouTube will share at the end. Okay, YouTube links will share at the end of the program. You can watch at any point of time you want, because we need to do some editing. Nikita Kandukuri, she said, sir, actually this ChemDraw is useful to draw the students. So draw the structures are to know the chemical names and all or anything else. All these, not only drawing and knowing the chemical names also. It's a very good question. So is it only to draw chemical structures? No, not only draw, modify, and after that getting the chemical structure data, like basic data, NMR, carbon 13 NMR, proton NMR, chemical analysis data. Apart from that, you can get the names of all these structures also within a fraction of seconds. Okay, please tell me how to get the molecule. Tomorrow, madam. I just sir Rachna Golwarkar, I think student. See, Rachna, tomorrow I'm going to show you. Now I have given you tools. Tools means you carry these tools with you till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to give you the objects on which you have to apply these tools and do the modifications and all of that. Okay, it's 3:55. Somebody said, Shukla sir said, reminded. Okay, right. Can we customize the tools in a particular toolbar? Customize the tool means that is a prerogative of the ChemDraw. They have already with the programming they have designed those tools. If you really want to have a better tool, just why don't you just contact Pelkima, so that Alma, so that they will give you a job opportunity where you can go. You can just suggest one beautiful tool with which you can do another modifications what these 29 toolbars can't do. Okay, how to get an activation code? You don't need to get an activation code for free trial. I have downloaded it, but it's not opening in my desktop. It's your problem, students. Charan. Just because some people have already installed it, they don't have any problem. Means there is something you have to look into it. Again, Rachna, I have been simultaneously trying with you all the tools, but can you just tell me how to get that molecule? Yeah, tomorrow, ma'am. Actually, we have a 5 days now. That's why I'm just as chunks. I'm trying to just give you the data. Tomorrow, you are going to have an idea about how to get the molecules from all the different sources, you will be surprised tomorrow. Sir, is there any jobs available in future about ChemDraw? See, not only ChemDraw, along with that, there are all the other packages, and you just try to learn all these packages and you put it in your resume and just go to your job. Definitely you will be preferred over it. rest of the people. Sir, where can I find the activation number? You don't need any activation number for free trial. Okay, sir, when I downloaded it, showing 8 options. Read me first, read the manual, install software, explore the disk, about Pelkema. Okay, this one which step you are exactly, I cannot find out, but you just please try to follow the links and I'm sure you are going to get it. Okay, again, Rachna, the students of Rachna is just having a lot of doubt, it seems. Instead of eraser, we can also use lasso and cut the tools. Yes, you can use cut option also. Not only eraser, cut option also you can use it. Once you select it and cut, click the cut option, then automatically that will. But see, it's at the end of the day, when you are drawing the structures, how fast you can do it. That's every time going to edit, cutting and all of that. It takes a lot of time. Why don't you just use the eraser quickly? You can just click. Then things will get disappear. So please provide some already made project file so that we can edit and prepare our own project file. This is very important. And at the end of fifth day, I'm going to give you a tip, how to just make yourself different kinds of projects. In fact, some of the teachers are there in this group. Those teachers, can give projects in ChemDraw by just giving one template. You can ask them to just reproduce that in ChemDraw so that you can use it for rest of the years. That is a very good idea of getting project files in ChemDraw. Sir, how can I always use ChemDraw? How will I know that software is got downloaded? You need to know. It's a very simple thing. When you are downloading it, you'll come to know whether it got downloaded or not. Thank you so much, sir. Platform giving so much information. Thank you a lot, sir. Expecting a lot more from you. Definitely. I don't have laptop. Say I told you already. Laptop people are these many people are having laptop, not having. I just gave you different kinds of platforms to do that. Actually, I did not attend because the internet issue. Okay, if you have internet issue, don't worry. Just till the end of the program, wait, and you'll get all these videos also. Can we export the drawn structure into SPD format for docking purpose? I did not understand what is this docking purpose exactly, but you can get the structures onto this platform in a specific file format and you can do all the modifications. Sir, send link to download the ChemDraw. Already I've shown you yesterday. If you want to send it today, I'll just put it in the WhatsApp group. How can I practice? I've already told you, download it and practice. Otherwise, there is a direct ChemDraw in cloud-based ChemDraw. There also you'll do a little bit of practice if you want to do. How to do in Android? Explain Android. There is this ChemDraw app is not present as it is. After installation in Windows 8, where it will there be on the desktop automatically. That means icon will appear on the desktop. Automatically whenever we install a software, icon will come onto the desktop. So there you just go and click it and automatically it get opened. So all the questions, whatever that are there in the chat box, I've tried to explain it to you. This is what the end of it. Just extremely sorry that yesterday I've taken 2 more minutes and today 3 more minutes. But because of some reason, just okay, bear with me. Just okay, that's it. Thank you so much. And Shukla sir, over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, dear friends, hope you have enjoyed this session. Busi Anil sir has taken us to Monda market and shown all the baskets and so many tools to us. Yes. So tomorrow again we are going to have a second round and we should select what tool for what purpose and we will have a great time. I thank Busi Anil for taking a lot of pain and explaining in an effective manner, and I would like to thank Principal Madam for supporting us and rest of the staff, Dr. Yadav sir, Buja Anil, Shukla Madam, and Vasanta Madam, Dayanand, everybody. And the session tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we will start the session. Hope have a nice day. Take care and do practice. Thank you very much. You can end the session, Busi.